Good morning. So I had a viewer question last night. I know that I still owe my One Directioners a reading on Louis. I got his name right this time, Louis. But somebody asked a question about who is going to be King of England. So I think that that's going to be an interesting reading, and I apologize about the lighting. This is like really harsh lighting. You can see every year of 50 on me. But we're gonna use the Haunted Mansion Tarot. I know I've been telling everybody I was gonna use that. So a little bit different of a setup today. I got my cloth from my business partner Shelly on, and let's get started. We're gonna do this really quick. And we're back. Let's get started. So, haven't used this deck in a while, so I did have my selenite on top of that. And I'm just going to put it over here. Already cleared my space. We're ready to go. So, I hope everybody had a great weekend. I did not get any Christmas shopping done, but I did get a new Christmas tree. Got a hell of a deal on it, too. So one of the things, my husband likes colored lights. I like white lights, and it's kind of a battle every year. And we had a tree that didn't have any lights on it, so we could go back and forth. And this year it finally broke down, and I bought a tree that has the little LED lights, and we can go back and forth. So we actually had it on rotate while we were having dinner last night. It was pretty cool. So sorry, I've got my boom right in front of my face, so I think if we don't get the shed done before the winter, I will get a better setup for this and probably do a ceiling hang. So what we're going to do is we're going to do very similar to the what if reading. We'll do Charles, William, and we'll add Harry in there. So we'll do 3 5-card readings and see what we come up with. I got the pendulum here just in case we need it. And for those of you that don't know this deck, this is the Dark Mansion Tarot deck. I keep the boxes for all my decks. I have a giant trunk that is an antique trunk that is a whole other story. And I keep all of my decks in there. And I've got like 50, but I don't really use all of them. Some of them are very, very old. Let's put it that way. Very old decks for me. So I do have a Renaissance Tarot, and I was going to use that for today. And I kind of am regretting that I didn't grab it. So thinking maybe I do need that one. Hang on a sec. Let's go grab it. All right, I'm back. So we'll still use the Haunted Dark Mansion Tarot, but this is the Golden Tarot by Cat Black. It's a very, very rich deck. We're going to turn the light off so we don't get a glare. Again, romantic lighting. Gilded, of course, on the side, which is my favorite. Wow, look at that shine. But it's basically the same deck. But let's clear it a little bit with some incense. Maybe a little selenite. And let's see what we get. King of England. Who is the next contestant on the King of England? Come on down. Let's take a look at Charles first. Now, I'm going to say it before I even start pulling cards. Intuitively, I have been getting that Charles is going to make a decision based on the continuity of the royal family. I've always called him king for a day. If I'm wrong, I'm wrong. But I have a feeling that he is going to be king for a day. There's going to be a small coronation of sorts the day after Her Majesty passes on. And then I think he is going to pass the scepter to William. And I think his reasoning behind this is going to be that a new millennia deserves a new king, and a king that will have the same kind of longevity that Queen Elizabeth had. I honestly think he's going to defer, and I don't think that that's a bad idea. I don't think it's a cop-out. I think he's 78. I mean, that's a ripe old age, you know. Even if he does live as long as his mother, you know, it's like, how much are you going to get done? It's like, you know, in corporate, you don't change your job when you're 50 because no one's going to want you because they're not going to have you for very long. This guy's stuck out, so my deck told me get rid of that card. It's not supposed to be there. So, nice advertisement. Cat Black, the Golden Tarot. Available on Amazon. Page of Wands. 7 of Wands. 6 of Cups. The Magician. 6 of Swords. So this is interesting. Again, this is Charles. This is the path for Charles becoming king. Page of Wands is being equipped and wanting to do some different things, having this passion, having a having an idea of where you want things to go and how they will work. But these are sound ideas. Now, when we get into the 7 of Wands, and I love this card because he's balancing on top of the wand. So this is trying to create stability with those passions and those ideas. When I teach my class, when I teach wands and swords, I always tell everyone, are the wands held? Are they planted, or are they cast on the ground? You have to pay attention to where that power is being wielded. Okay, so we'll get to these swords that are in the boat and motivating. Also, you know, with the cups, if the cups are spilled, that sort of thing. So having the 7s, we are in transition when we get to the 7s, and we are trying to push through, either push through difficulty or push through to another level. This is like for my gamers, this is your XP. You're trying to get up to the next level of XP. Now the 6 of Wands, that again, you know, we have some stability there. 4 of Wands is the first floor of your house that you're building. The 6 of Wands is the second floor is built. So when we get to the 7 of Wands, we're trying to problem solve. We're trying to make sure that our house is stable, our pathway is stable. So this is Charles trying to reconcile what he wants, what he can do, and what will serve best and what he will do. Getting very nostalgic. This is a different world. The public world for Charles is really, really in contrast to what he was raised with. It's really in contrast to what he was raised with. The lines of social caste are very different. Oh, and I apologize, you guys. I'm Band-Aidless. My wound is healing. So he really would love to be a gentleman farmer. He would love to be that guy. Again, the accident of birth has him doing something differently, or intends to do something differently. He's looking back on a much less complicated, now that's not to say that royal life is not complicated, but a much less complicated reign, if you will. Things would have been easier. Social media comes to mind with this. Social media really has disrupted the fact that we can have information on the royals and on the royal family in real time. I think doesn't give them enough time to pivot and to create subterfuge. I love that word. To set up deflecting storylines, intentions. It doesn't really give them the opportunity to do that. The level of privacy that he is prepared or expects to be entitled to, expects to have available to him is no longer available. And that's troubling to him. He doesn't quite know how to navigate that on his own. And he doesn't have a great deal of trust in the advisors that they have. Notably, that one advisor that was just removed from his position because of the whole scandal with the Saudi financier that was seeking citizenship, and he helped him. It's not just that guy, and I don't think that guy was a poor advisor. I actually think that was something that's a whole other reading. But he's not thrilled with the advisors that he has around him. He doesn't feel like they're all on the right page, and I think he feels that they're all a little bit stuck in the past, and that they're not able to move with the time, so to speak. And I do get the sense that he feels that William and Catherine are much more suited for this, and that their team is much more suited for it. Again, the continuity of the monarchy, the re-strengthening of the monarchy is something that is weighing very heavily on him, and it's winning. It's winning over ego. It's winning over the entitlement that, I am supposed to be king. My whole life I've prepared to be king. Am I a failure if I don't become king? And he's weighing all that. All the options are open to him right now. I still feel very strongly king for a day. He's going to be, that mantle is going to pass to him for a day, and then we're going to get an announcement very shortly after that he is going to reign instead for a very short period of time, and he will execute the plans for the coronation of William. I'm saying it, I'm putting it out there. That's what I think is going to happen. And then he will move toward a retirement. Part of what he is going to calculate into all of this is that the drama with Princess Diana, this is his redemption. This is his opportunity to redeem himself. And this is coming from him. I don't know if there's a lot of friction with his people or with anyone else, but this is coming from him. William feels like he is completely on board with it, and whatever needs to happen. And long live the British Empire. That's the term that comes to mind. Is that he is whatever needs to happen to regain the splendor of the royal family, he's willing to do. So that is very, very, very strong. He wants the continuity as well. He wants to smooth the wrinkles out of the sheets, and he wants the continuity. So where is William? Will William be king sooner than expected? Good deck, right? Good deck. Oh, he is working with his father to create new beginnings in the future. He actually wants that to happen. And he feels terrible for his father. There's still some discord on this. So they're trying to, I think they're actually working together to find the balance on this. I don't think Charles is opposed to it. I don't think William's opposed to it. I think there are other powers that be that are opposed to it because the succession is being interfered with. The line of succession is being disruptive. And there are certain people, certain advisors that do think that that would be harmful to the royal family. Me, personally, I think they're wrong. I think moving toward in that direction, moving toward modernizing the royal family may include having this hop, skip, and a jump of the secession. I'm drinking my coffee. I'm still on the double chocolate and peanut butter. I won't slurp it, I promise. Oh my goodness, it's stone cold. And I have to heat that sucker up. So they think together that this will be a brighter future and will hearken back to the days of when the royal family was lauded. There is enough of the population that likes the idea of the royal family that they could recreate that. Kate and those children, absolutely adorable. Really, sending the right messages while maintaining the dignity of the family, the historic dignity of the family. So that, I think, that's the point that they're really selling. And I feel like they're leaning back toward like the 60s, like the PR of the royal family in the 60s, like Princess Margaret. And I think they're really going to do some interesting things with the younger people in the royal family. I don't know if that, what is it? Oh, the young lady, I can't remember her name. All I can think of is Princess Charlotte, and that's not her. The young lady that just turned 18 who was deciding whether or not she was going to take on the HRH, as my friends in England say. But I think they're going to do something very interesting with them. The Five of Swords, there's a lot of conflict about this. There are a number of individuals, I immediately get the sense that there are a number of individuals I put in all this time with the Prince of Wales. I am supposed to be a consult to the king. I am supposed to be a courtier. I'm supposed to be working for the king. I didn't stand here for the last 25 years and put up with all this nonsense and BS so that I can be a handman to the abdicated king. But it's not going to be an abdication like Edward's abdication. It's not going to be in shame. Like, it's almost, this would probably be celebrated by a lot of people. I don't think that's but they're getting some resistance from the council. All right, so this might be our baseline. So Harry gonna be king? Let's see if Harry's going to be king. We'll do Harry, King of England, Harry, King of America. I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Happy Monday. Harry, King of America. Everybody quit your job. And I just saw, I think on Princess Tiffany, there was some question about the Prince's Trust here. There's like $6 million that flushed in and flushed out of this charity organization. It's probably going right to Harry. But who knows? We will never know. I'm sorry, I'm banging the cards on the table. I know that's really loud with this new mic. So let's see. Harry, King of England, King of America. Cards are going to be laughing at me. We're going to keep it upside down. Oh, goodness. Oh, my. Oh, my. Oh, boy. Okay. So, Ace of Wands in reverse. No. Doesn't have it. The Star, expectations not met. Six of Cups. Nostalgia in reverse. This is remembering things badly. Recollections may vary. It's a dead idea. No good. Not gonna work. And he needs to transition to another level. This is our gamer card. You got to level up. He's just doubling down, and he is going to be miserable and not celebrating anything with that Three of Cups in reverse. Comment below if you want me to keep using this for the royal readings. It's a really, really pretty deck. Cat black. Really pretty deck. I had to take a pause. Raven the border collie was barking. Needed to grab her. Someday she is living her best life at the first thing in the morning. Bright and early. So, Harry, King of the world, King of America. Let's see if he's going to be Captain America. Okay. Oh dear. Oh, all right. Well, no. So, Nine of Swords in reverse. Anxiety, nightmares. Coming to realization that the nightmares and the anxiety are self-inflicted. Then we've got the Six of Wands, which is success in reverse. This is not being successful. This is forcing success. This is trying. It's like a level of desperation for success on this card. And then the Knight of Wands. The message is shite for all of my British friends. It is absolute shite. The message is just not there. He's not. It's like he's running up a sand dune and he just can't get. You hear that Jersey accent? Sand dune. He's running up a sand dune like a maniac, and he can't get to the top of it because the sand is going all over the place and it's in his shoes. So some of us do talk like that sometimes. I don't talk like that, but every now and then I fall into the accent. If I get really mad and I start talking really fast, that Jersey accent comes out. When I lived in California, when I would get really mad, I would talk really fast and people would go, "Oh my God, are you from New York?" I'm like, "No, I'm from New Jersey." But, so yeah, the message is not there. He's running up this sand dune. The sand's going all over the place. It's in his shoes. It's in his boxer shorts. He's a mess. He's just, and annoyed about it. So, that Knight of Wands, the running up the sand dune is a really good analogy for this. And when I teach it, I do tell my students that, because not only is it not working, but he's getting annoyed about it. He's getting angry. This is a fiery energy. The wands are all a fire suit. Okay, so you got to remember, fire is unpredictable. It can go all over the place. It can be contained and it can be utilized very well. However, if you are not in your right mind, you are going to take that fire and you're going to throw it all over the place. So, it's something to be careful with. And this is a message that is poorly wrought. The Chariot, moving forward, the fire's going to burn out here, and he is just going to be crushed about it. And then we have this Queen of Coins in reverse. Queen of Coins is gold digger. I said it. I said gold digger. Gold digger who is going to jack everything up. The Chariot is also a departure card, moving forward. Wondering if he is moving forward or she is moving forward. But there's someone moving forward here. So before I wrap this up for the day, like, share, and comment below if you have any comments. This is for entertainment purposes only. I am not determining the future of the British monarchy, but we're going to do darling Queen Elizabeth with these. Let's do this. How is our darling Queen Elizabeth? What is going on with her? Is she going to make it to Christmas? Are we going to get a Christmas Day broadcast? second. I'm sorry. That's so. Behind her, taking care of the nation, taking care of her family. She is wrapping things up. Emotionally, she's wrapping things up. Four of Pentacles, still trying to keep the secret. She's trying desperately to have that level of privacy to maintain the good vibe about the royal family, to maintain the legacy of the royal family. So she's doing that. Knight of Pentacles. This is disruption to the legacy of the family. This is hanging over her head. This is bothering her on a daily basis. King of Wands below her. This is Prince Philip. She very much misses Prince Philip. She misses his counsel. There was a lot of good counsel that he would give her. He was, and I don't mean to be mean about this, he was a bit more ruthless than she was. He would say, no, we have to do this. And it was with very strong emotion, not just a callous, hey, we're doing this. Two of Pentacles, the foundation is changing. So I don't want to say whether she is going to make it to Christmas or not. Let's do 2022 for QE2. 2022. We'll do Heart of the Matter and Under the Surface. Heart of the Matter. She's nostalgic. Misses this guy. Misses the way things were. Under the Surface. Knight of Wands. This is wrecking her. That Knight of Wands is wrecking her. I think we know who that is. Knight of Wands in reverse. So with that, I am going to wrap up my reading for today. I hope you all have a great week. I hope you have a great morning, and your Monday starts out with a small amount of emails in your inbox, because I know mine is overflowing. Like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And there is a link in my bio to schedule readings for yourself. I do private readings. So have a great day, and talk to you all soon.